Welcome back, high level listeners, to week 1, day 4 of our English for Travel speaking course. Today's focus is using your brand new travel phrases with your own experiences and making your own sentences. Hi, everyone. We're High Level Listening, and we're here to help you take your travel English to the next level with real American and British English. I'm Kat, and I'm from the United States.
And I'm Mark from England, and we're both here to give you side-by-side American and British English to improve your listening, pronunciation, and fluency skills in our Travel for English speaking course.
In this course, we'll be releasing a new video each day, Monday to Friday, on YouTube for free. But if you don't want to wait for tomorrow's video, you can get all 5 of this week's videos today by purchasing the full English for Travel course in our High Level Listening store.
Yes, so on top of getting access to all this week's videos now, you'll get over 80 example sentences, which is double the amount you'll get in this video. We've also included video downloads, MP3s, study guides, pronunciation guides, and homework worksheets, so you can really take your English to the next level. You can click the link below in the description to go to our store and get all of that right now in the full course.
So today is week 1, day 4, and it's time to expand your skills a little more and show you what's possible with all the new phrases you've learned this week. We'll be using the vocabulary of extra example sentences so you can use the new vocabulary confidently in different situations and experiences. Mark and I will give you an example each, and you can find even more examples in our full Travel for English course in our store.
Okay, let's get started with our example sentences. The first one is, we booked our trip. We say, we booked our trip to a place. So, we booked our trip to the UK. We booked our trip to France. We booked our trip to Greece for next summer.
Last night, we booked our trip to Canada. Our next phrase, we're flying out to a place, very similar. We're flying out to LA. We're flying out to Beijing. We're flying out to China. We're flying out to the United States. When are you guys flying out to New York?
Yes, we're flying out to Paris this Friday. The next phrase was, I can't wait to. We usually say, I can't wait to do something. So I can't wait to go skiing in the Alps. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to try real Italian food in Italy. Or I can't wait to visit the Louvre in Paris.
She can't wait to explore the beaches in Bali. The next phrase is, we're planning on doing something. We're planning on going around a place. So exploring, visiting, going around. We're planning on going around. We're planning on going around Italy. We're planning on going around the Alps. We're planning on going around Europe. They're planning on touring around all the historic sites in Rome.
We're planning on going around Italy by train. Number 5, we're heading to. Usually we're heading to a place. So we're heading to the airport, we're heading to the beach, we're heading to the historic centre, we're heading to the mountains. Any place you want to go, we are heading there. For example, we're heading to the airport for our flight to Iceland.
They're heading to Switzerland for a skiing holiday. We've booked. We've booked. We've booked a beach vacation. We've booked a trip. We've booked a cruise. We've booked a reservation at the restaurant. They've booked a river cruise down the Nile.
Or we've booked a safari tour in Kenya. Number 7, we're leaving and coming back. After this phrase, we usually say we're leaving and coming back, and then the time or the dates. So we're leaving and coming back in 2 weeks. We're leaving on the 15th and we're coming back on the 30th you can insert the dates, leaving on the 1st, coming back on the 7th. We're leaving on Friday and coming back 2 weeks later.
They're leaving in July, so in a month. They're leaving in July and coming back at the end of August. They're leaving in July and coming back at the end of August. Our next phrase, it's a 2-week trip. Now, we talked about this in our vocabulary. 2 week, the trip is 2 weeks. The trip is 2 weeks. It's a 2-week trip. It's a 2-week trip. So we're removing the S because it's an adjective. So it's a 3-week trip. It's a 4-day trip. It's a month-long trip. It's a week-long trip. It's a 3-week trip across several European capitals.
We're on a 2-month trip across Southeast Asia. Number 9. We're staying at. Usually, after this phrase, we put the accommodation that you chose. So we're staying at a hotel, we're staying at a resort, we're staying at a B&B near the beach. For example, we're staying at a resort in the Maldives.
They're staying at a hotel in downtown Berlin. The next one is a bed and breakfast or a B&B. So just like a hotel, we can use it in the same way, a bed and breakfast, a B&B. The B&B in Vermont has stunning views.
We found a quaint bed and breakfast in the Scottish Highlands. Often it's used together with a small B&B, a little B&B, a cute Airbnb or a cute B&B. Because it's slightly smaller accommodation, we often give it these smaller, cute descriptions. So quaint. We found a quaint bed and breakfast in the Scottish Highlands, also meaning quite small and simple. 11. Right on. We're using this to mean very, very close, like directly beside, right on the canal in Venice, right on the beach in France, right on the river in London. Our room is right on the canal in Amsterdam with a lovely view.
They chose a charming hotel right on the river. Our next one, you've got everything planned out. You've got everything planned out. Everything is organized. Your itinerary, your schedule is ready. You've got everything planned out. She's got everything planned out for her journey through Asia.
We've got everything planned out for our road trip across the country. Next one, we're also planning. We're also planning. Then you can share any extra plans, trips or tours or activities that you have in mind and you want to do. So we're also planning a ski trip. We're also planning a city tour. We're also planning a guided tour. We're also planning a few days in Paris after the conference.
Besides the main trip, we're also planning a few local tours. Our next phrase is a weekend getaway. A weekend getaway. This is also something you can plan, and you can plan a weekend getaway, take a getaway, have a getaway. We had a quick getaway to a ski resort.
We're planning a weekend getaway to a nearby island. As Kat said, there are different types of getaways, a quick getaway, a short getaway, a little getaway. Again, it's a short trip, so we use short words with it. We're planning a weekend getaway to a nearby island. The next phrase is getting away. We are getting away. It's 2 words. You usually get away for a length of time, or you can go to a place. So we are getting away for the afternoon. We are getting away for a few days, or we're getting away to the seaside. we're getting away to the mountains. One more example, we're getting away for a few days to the seaside. That has both.
We want to get away to the mountains for some fresh air. We want to get away to the mountains. That's your place. And why? Why would you want to get away to the mountains? For some fresh air, for something relaxing, right? For some fresh air. The next one, I'm looking forward to something, okay? If you can't wait for something, if you're feeling excited, I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy that it's coming. I'm looking forward to doing something. I'm looking forward to something, okay? So we're looking forward to backpacking across South America.
Or I'm looking forward to our cruise around the Caribbean. 17. A change of pace. A change of pace. After this phrase is usually a change of pace from. From is the thing that's normal and boring or stressful and tired. We want to change and get away from the boring, stressful thing. So a change of pace from work, a change of pace from the city, a change of pace from the countryside. From is what you want to stop doing and change. So it'll be a change of pace from our usual city trips.
Beach holiday would be a great change of pace. We can also end the sentence with that too. So a beach holiday would be a great change of pace. The next one is make sure to do something. Make sure means to check or double check or to remind someone to do something. So make sure to take lots of pictures. Make sure to remember your coat. Make sure to check for your keys. I'll make sure to check out the local cafe in Vietnam. I'll make sure to do something. I'll make sure to check out the local cafe in Vietnam.
Make sure to take lots of pictures on your safari in Africa. Next phrase, when I get back. When I get back is the time I return from my vacation or my trip. We often use this as a time when we're making arrangements. When I get back, let's do this. When I get back, I will show you the photos. When I get back, I'll talk to you. When I get back, let's go over our travel photos together.
We can also talk about when I get back from this place, okay? So I'll sort out the souvenirs when I get back from Japan. Next phrase, I'll bring you something back. I'll bring you something back. That means I will get a gift, come home from my travels, and give it to you. I'll bring you something back. Don't worry, I'll bring you something back from Scotland.
I'll bring you something back from my trip to Morocco. Last phrase, safe travels. Safe travels. This phrase kind of stands by its own. You can say safe travels and then the person's name. So safe travels, Kat. Safe travels, Mark. Safe travels. Safe travels, and send us a postcard when you arrive.
Safe travels. Hope you enjoy your adventure in New Zealand.
Okay, very well done. Thank you for studying with us once again. We've got double the amount of example sentences in this video in our full course. You can get all 5 videos there, MP3 versions, worksheets, the examples again, pronunciation guides and homework as well. All of it can help you take your English to the next level. Just click the link in the description below.
Thanks so much, everyone. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. So try out some of these and practice with us in the comments below. If you enjoyed this class, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow for our last class of the week.